topic, an overview on the structural assessment and rehabilitation of structures. I just split it into two. I will quickly rush through that. Then at the end of it, I have got some case studies. I can spend some good time on that so that we'll have an exposure of what we have done in the field. So introduction and deterioration and distress and causes of distress and deterioration. So this is what I mentioned in the introduction of the first session itself, that we should identify what is the cause of distress. Otherwise, solution may not be fruitful. Then the evaluation of the damage. What is the damage, extent of damage? Because cost is involved in everything. So unless we evaluate what is the damage, we cannot find solutions to that also. So evaluation of damage. And what are the tools for evaluation? Of course, what are the now a lot of tools are available. So that will be introduced. The tools comes under the category of NDT, non-destructive test techniques. And what is the repair methodology? Materials for crack repairs, crack repair techniques, grouting, and case study. So I will quickly go through, except the case study, because already some 20 to 30 minutes have gone. So probably I can concentrate on the case studies. First, we'll see what is a repair and what is rehabilitation. So repair is nothing but to bring back the position of the structure to its previous condition without taking into consideration the strength aspect of the structures. Whereas, if you look at the rehabilitation of a building means returning a building or a structure to a useful state by means of repair, modification, or alteration, and it is related to the strength aspects of the structures. So we are interested in both repair and rehabilitation. In a few aspects, we may not be interested to have a rehabilitation because it involves cost aspects, and we may stop with some repairs. And under the repair, if you just look at what are these repairs, and you see decoration of structures, painting, routine things only as repairs, nominal repairs, which may not require any retrofitting or otherwise your rehabilitation. Coming to the rehabilitation, it is related to the strength aspects of the structure and to bring it back to the position, condition, original condition by considering the strength aspect. Examples being, you have to fill the cracks I just mentioned and injecting epoxy-like material, removal of damaged portion of masonry, and addition of reinforcing mesh on both sides of the wall. There are some methodologies are available. So what is deterioration? What is distress? So a defect that has occurred over a period of time is deterioration. Distress means you have got some damage. But nowadays what I find, I just want to recall, any building that is being constructed shows some distress many times during the construction itself, or sometimes immediately after the construction, and sometimes after completion of several years of the construction also. It has been a very common comment coming from all the people that the buildings constructed in the earlier period are very strong, very good, no crack, nothing. And the buildings that are being constructed nowadays have cracks, and only those cracks are sealed with putty and painted. So this is a common comment that we come across with everybody. But partly it is true, because if you go and look at any structure, you cannot find any structure without a crack. We may call that is a hair crack, or we may call it as a air crack or hair crack, or we may call it as some joint cracks when two different materials or adjacent surfaces are made of two different materials. There may be a joint crack. So likewise, we may try to manage the situation. But the big question is why those cracks are occurring. So that is distress is always there. There are many things. Workmanship is there, and quality of materials are there. And once I mentioned civil engineering, and every person thinks that they are a civil engineer. Not that you need not study BTech or MTech, or you need not have an expertise in the area of civil engineering. But the people will think that they are civil engineers. So that is one aspect. And another aspect is with regard to the quality of materials.